Yeah, howdy. Hello. I have crunched the numbers. I have done the necessary math. We will be streaming tomorrow, I think. But we're gonna be wrapping up Ace Attorney today. We might be playing with Monster Hunter tomorrow, along with some, maybe the start of Rondo. I'm not been decided yet. I know that I have something for today that's a little bit special, where I'm gonna be doing a little bit more video editing today, because I needed some help. Just trying to figure out how to make this video look could, because I'm working on the intro still, and I wouldn't mind some, like, insight from the chat when I'm working on this, so... That is also on the docket. Sorry for slurping into the microphone. Lemon ginger tea does things to my brain. I take a sip and I have consumed one small fraction of lemon ginger tea. Okay. But yeah, we're just gonna hang out. Hello! Valid to be in a bar with friends. You know, considering what kind of stream this is, I would have said you would pass the bar instead, but instead you went in? That's unique. Hi. I'm laughing about bad jokes I just made. Is it really like 5 minutes? That's hilarious. Okay. Sorry about ending there, I was just kind of hungry. Next time I'm probably gonna have like something pre-prepared, so I'm not like ending at the funniest moment, but sometimes you just stop, you don't know where to stop because you're playing this game completely blind. Whoopsie doopsie. Alright, let's finish up this case, I guess. Sorry. That's really funny. I'm glad I have this thing in the background then. I'm glad I have my plan B, which is video editing today, so look forward to that till we're done with this. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. Although, I watched an episode of the Acer anime before I started the stream. And, like, I think it's just really funny that in the original cut of the anime, like, Larry is, like, a lot more of a person? What's up, Sam? Okay, no problem. Just looking for the inner temple. Tomorrow she looked around, but she couldn't find anyone. The next day, when the bridge was finally fixed, she was in this very prep room. That's when she door at the inner temple. Let me refresh my memory here. Alright, let's see. Wait, what's what Godot says, actually? Godot's investigation. I discovers the beauty in the training hall. Miss Faye, clad in her stunning Japanese garb, surrounded by the human aroma of Western tastes. Okay. Find anyone? Let's see. You said the same thing. This is gonna actually take me a minute, because I literally don't know what I'm supposed to present here. End to end. Well, you see, probably scared, and just look back and forth several times. Rare prep room, and the storage shack. I'm gonna storage shack out that carefully. Questions I'll investigate. What's hiding in the storage shack? Do I have evidence of that? Do I have evidence of that? Storage shack. I'm trying to see what I need to actually do, because my brain is just kind of leaking out of my ears here. Does that have something to do with this? Kiddo arrived at the inner temple for the first time. Press on this. The first time in the inner temple center, Kiddo. Alright. What do you have to say, man? I guess I would have visited there, freezing cold mountain. It's like I thought. Kiddo was lying. If his first visit was to the inner temple really was after the incident, you shouldn't know about that piece of evidence. What piece of evidence do I have? Stone lantern. Is it the dagger? No, it's not. Okay. We're at the temple for the first time. Let's see, so it's not the dagger. What piece of evidence are we talking about? It's not this one. Alright. I don't think it's actually the statement either. Let me, I gotta lock this out. The letter? Oh! Maybe it's this letter, the burnt letter. No. Wait, hold on. I think it's at the, found Pearly first and shoot her right up. Maybe it's this one where it's talking about the letter here? If this is true, then... No, it's not here either. Let's see. Okay. Raj couldn't find anyone. Rich finally fixed yourself in the prep room. Screw arrived for the first time. Let's see. The hanging scroll, that doesn't fit. Code of lease. Yeah, I pressed everything, I think. There's not that many statements. The staff. Thanks for hanging out, Sam. Okay, I'm pressing everything again. Let's see. Ethan Pro slept that night. In the spare prep room next to the training hall. Rose was supposed to be trying out Delia Hawthorne, but she couldn't do it, so he had to be in the temple. Over Delia Hawthorne was already there. That's in the body of Elise Dunin. Okay. We know that. End. I'm gonna place the look. Storage shack. People can check that carefully. Spare prep room. Those didn't hear the sound of the work on the bridge. And I want you to stay in the prep room. If it wasn't yet, at least go out and wait at the bridge. Basically, she was sleeping at times, so she was scared during the night. She couldn't sleep a bunch of times. Fixed. It arrives the first time. And then there's this bit. Okay, let's see what he says. Let's refresh my memory. Hot nights, even hotter coffee. That's what I always say. Okay. If it hadn't been for this case, I never would have visited there. A freezing cold temple in the mountains. I think I'll pass. What are they talking about here? Freezing cold temple, like, yeah, and then he's like, and then Phoenix is like, I never visited the skirt temple or the inner temple, huh? Want to say something straight? And then he's like, he's lying, but I have to see what he's talking about. First visit to the inner temple really was after the incident. You should know about that piece of evidence. What piece of evidence? Not the lantern. Nor the dagger. Or the letter, the talisman, the sphere. What piece wouldn't you know about? I'm gonna see what he says about, Pearl's cheering her up. I'm actually vaguely interested in that. You cheered Pearls up. When I found a little girl, the first thing she asked about was her cousin, Maya Fey. Really? The bridge had burned down and she was huddled up in that tiny shack with no heat. Even though she must have had a terrifying night out there, she asked about you before she said a thing about herself. Pearly. I noticed that you weren't anywhere on the inner temple side, but couldn't find it in me to tell her that. So I gave her my last cup. Milk and sugar to hide the bitterness of the harsh truth. What a sweet story. A thermos of coffee? Why doesn't that surprise me? Okay. Any evidence? I'm trying to remember. Did he use this, bridge here? Yeah. I know that. I'm just trying to see what he knows about as far as that, I'm just seeing what he said about Pearls, and actually hadn't seen that line of dialogue yet. Good investigation. Find anything? I'm not curious. Oh, well, I did miss the bloody writing on the lantern. The only odd thing I discovered is the beauty of the training hall. Misty Fey, naturally, clad in her stunning Japanese garb, surrounded by the hue and aroma of Western tastes. Hey, Floral. Oh, is he talking about Dahlia? I thought it was, I guess that is true. I pressed it here, I thought, just right here. Oh, I thought I did that already, it didn't work. I guess I had to go through that first. Alright, my bad. I just misunderstood what they were saying here. Mr. Godot, the first time we crossed Dusky Bridge and went to the Inner Temple was long before the murder took place. Why do you say that? Because he just made one fatal slip-up. The hanging scroll in the training hall. Hanging scroll? But Mr. Godot was right! That scroll shows a picture of my mother! Maya, I know you know who it is, but there's something you didn't know. By the time the bridge had been repaired, 2 days after the murder, the hanging scroll in the training hall looked like this. Must have a wonderfully delicious smell. The morning after the crime, someone covered it with gravy. Gravy? Why gravy, Nick? Because gravy was much more than a condiment to the culprit. Well, Mr. Godot, if you really hadn't seen the hanging scroll until after the murder, you wouldn't have had any way of knowing it was Misty Fey. Wait a minute, Nick! Yes? Take another look at the hanging scroll. Look, at the top. There's a crest there. Ah, that. It's the mark of the master, correct? Exactly. So if you know the meaning of the mark, you could guess that there was a picture of Misty Fey on there. True, but Mr. Godot described what was underneath like this, clad in her stunning Japanese garb surrounded by the hue and aroma of Western tastes. Oh. Yes, it's possible that he knew what the crest meant. However, he could have known she was wearing Japanese clothing. Mr. Godot, on the day of the murder, you were hiding at the Inner Temple long before the crime took place. one little thing, try it. What is it? This whole theory of yours. It all rests on a certain assumption. That I knew beforehand that a crime was going to be committed. That's right! Otherwise, there's no reason for him to sneak onto the crime scene. Of course Mr. Godot knew about the plan. Huh? What did you say? Is it really possible that another person knew of that plan? I'm guessing it's Misty. Because there's no other person really there who would know. It has to be Misty. Except Godot. Oh! Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Glad you could join us!
Alright, except Godot. What do you mean, except Godot? When they say another person with a plan, like, Godot probably knew it, but why would he have gone there? $560 followers, let's go. Another person who had a plan. Like, he's very clearly close to the phase. Godot is. So why wouldn't they talk to him about it, right? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that makes sense, that makes sense, that makes sense. Take that! This crime was actually planned over a year ago. Morgan Fay authored the plan for her daughter's future, and these instructions were hidden somewhere in Fay Manor for a year. However, by the time Little Pearls found these instructions, they had already been unsealed. Unsealed? Yes, the killer had read these instructions long before Pearls ever found them. That's how we knew the crime was to take place at the Inner Temple. You still insist this crafty killer is me? You bet I do. But you just said that the instructions were hidden. That's right! Mr. Godot couldn't have known where the instructions were hidden. If he really wanted to know, he had one great chance to find out. Yes, and what was that? During a visit. A visit? Morgan Fay told her daughter, Pearl, about where the instructions were hidden. During one of her visits to the detention center. That would be the only time that someone would have learned where they were hidden. Eavesdropping on a visit at the detention center. Yes, it could be arranged where someone with easy access in and out of there. Like, for example, a prosecutor such as Mr. Godot. Mr. Godot, you're under fire again! This murder could not have been carried out without prior knowledge. And you were the only one who could have acquired this information before the murder. Humans are afraid of the dark, and yet, at the same time, we're fascinated and bewitched by it. Maybe that's why humans drink the darkness that is coffee. Sorry for always asking, but what does that mean? It means there's a reason for everything. According to your theory, the killer is, in this case, eavesdropped on a conversation during a jail visit where he learned of a hidden plan for a crime. After discovering the plans, he hid in the inner temple and waited for the crime to occur. Then he ultimately took a person's life. And he did all of that just to protect this witness? That's right. If you're accusing me of this crime, I ask you, why would I do this? This girl is nothing but a stranger to me. I've got no reason to go through that kind of trouble to protect her. Bullshit, you don't. And what you see, isn't that a type to rescue the damsel in distress? The killer's behavior is certainly extreme, for lack of a better word. Even considering that the killer wanted to protect this witness's life, his behavior is still a little too unnatural. Yeah, straight up bullshit. However, you had a good reason, didn't you, Mr. Godot? An unshakable reason that forced you to protect this witness at all costs. I knew it. You figured it out, haven't you, Meg? Maya. I guess you were doing your best to cover for Godot. For the same reason, huh? Okay, Trey. I'm all ears. Let's hear it. It's very simple. Maya Fey is a lot more than just a stranger to you. What's this? There's one person who lies at the very center of this whole story. One person that ties you and Maya Fey together inextricably. Easy. There's a very good reason why Maya Fey's life is so precious to you. After all, she is Mia Fey's only sister. Mia Fey. You once worked alongside her. That was when you were a defense attorney. Wait a second here. Mr. Godot is a defense attorney? With your honest piercing intellect, you must have figured it out by now. The real name of this man who calls himself Godot. His real name is Diego Armando. Isn't that right? The last time someone called me by that name was over 6 years ago. Diego Armando. That name rings a bell. It should, Your Honor. All of this is related to a single case. Also, like, going back and looking at some stuff from Ace Attorney 1, like, they do kind of do a good job of foreshadowing Larry's future artistic endeavors with the Thinker Clock. It's a lot smaller in the anime, though. A case in which a convict named Terry Falls killed himself. Mia Fey's first time in court. The tragic outcome left a deep wound in her heart. She knew that behind it all was a heartless, scheming demoness in disguise. But in the end, Mia couldn't tear off that disguise. However, there was one man who reached out to help her. Diego Armando, a senior defense attorney at the office where Mia worked. Damn. My fault. It's not my fault that Charles killed himself. Mia, can't cry yet. Why? The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over. I was moved by her. The way she put all her faith in her clients, that pure, sweet heart of hers. That's why I could never forgive Dahlia Hawthorne. Mia and I thoroughly investigated that fake kidnapping incident. Then, one fateful day, Dahlia wanted to meet with me. It had been 6 months since the trial. We met in the courthouse cafeteria. Ah! I just remembered! 6 years ago, right here in this courthouse, you were poisoned! Even I didn't see it coming. Dahlia Hawthorne slipped poison into my coffee. Newspapers at the time called it a murder, but very little information about the case was released to the press. But you weren't dead at all. No official reports ever officially called it a murder. I was just in a deep, deep coma. Like I said, I knew it. I fucking knew it. I called it at the beginning of this project. Sir, you've been in a coma. Boy howdy, I should want to meet my beloved romantic interest, Mia Fey, again. And here we are, at the 99. I see. My body shut down. My life became nothing but a long, deep sleep. That woman's poison did a real number on my central nervous system. I lost my sight, and all of my hair turned white due to the damage it caused. That's terrible. Apparently it was a miracle it ever regained consciousness. 5 years had passed since I drank that poison brew. So then one morning, my eyes flew open from the smell of a doctor's cup of coffee. 5 years? You were asleep for 5 years? And the worst possible news was waiting for me. Mia Fey was dead. From the very moment I opened my eyes, I had already lost everything I thought I had. The woman I loved had been murdered. And the woman I loathed had been sentenced to death. The woman you loathed? The woman who spiked my scalding hot coffee? Dahlia Hawthorne. Good old Mia. She didn't let me down. She got her revenge before she checked out. In the end, there wasn't anyone waiting for me when I woke up. That's so sad. For someone like me, for someone who had slept away their best days, there are only 2 reasons left to live. And it was for those 2 reasons that I decided to become a prosecutor. If I may ask, what were your 2 reasons to live? The first was you, Trite. Huh? Me? If I hadn't drank that stupid poison, Mia Fey never would have died, much less the way she did. You were the only one who was there to protect her. You let her die. It was all your fault. It wasn't like that. I wanted to see for myself what kind of man you really were. So that's why you became a prosecutor? Another reason for living goes with the name of Maya Fey. Huh? You mean me? You're the only way I can make up for the sin of not saving Mia. 1 year ago, the Korean village incident was resolved. It was obvious that Morgan Fey was planning something. Whatever her evil plan was, I was determined to stop it. My role as a prosecutor put me in the perfect position to do something about her. That's who overheard Pearl's visit with Morgan at the detention center. I knew that the time was drawing near. As I knew the plan, I thought I could foil it. My goal was to outwit the plan. I thought if I could do that, I could keep that girl from being caught up in it. That makes sense. If Pearls had known that the actual plan was to kill Maya, she never would have helped out. Finally, the day of the plan was drawing near. I contacted both of my accomplices. Accomplices? Iris of Hazakura Temple and Misty Fey. I especially needed the help of Iris. She was to take the fall in my backup plan in case we couldn't control Pearl Fey. But how did you contact my mother? She had been missing for almost 20 years. Officially, yes. What? What do you mean officially? You've heard about it, haven't you? About the strong ties between the main family and the government? Now that you mention it, she did say something to that effect. She said the master of the Korean had great authority. Even without her official position, Misty Fey still wielded great influence. The police have been keeping an eye on her movements all this time. That's why I was able to contact her. Again, because of my position as a prosecutor. So my mother was cooperating with you? You'll never forget. No matter how far away from you she was, she never stopped thinking about it. She was always... That's why. I knew she would do anything to protect you. You want to know how strong her resolve to protect you was? Look at her staff. Her staff? With the sword in it? The day the plan was to be carried out arrived soon enough. We met for the first time in Hazakura Temple. That's when your mother showed me her special staff. I realized then just how far she was willing to go. She was ready to use that sword to protect you from Morgan Fey if necessary. Yes, even if it meant paying the ultimate price. Mother. Wow. That night, the night of the crime, there was just one way to stop Morgan's evil plan. You mean Pearls, don't you? You had to make sure she didn't channel Dahlia Hawthorne. Well, Pearls, what are you going to do tonight? Well, if you'd like, come to my room. Perhaps you can read some books. We thought we could prevent her from playing her part in Morgan's plan, but she never showed up. She was worried and followed me to the inner temple. That was the thing we were most afraid of, and that's why Misty Fey had to do with the channeling herself. She channeled Dahlia Hawthorne into her own body. What? What do you mean? She channeled the spirit first, then Pearls wouldn't be able to do it herself. As Master of Korean, Misty Fey's power was supreme, so that's how it went down. She channeled Dahlia Hawthorne so that Pearl Fey would be able to. Ah! Ah! What? Is this true? My role in the plan was to make sure no one was going to hurt Maya Fey. That's why I hid myself in the temple, just in case you needed to be saved from Dahlia Hawthorne. The dough. Anyway, that's all I'm going to admit to. Trite. Huh? There's no doubt about it. You're a great defense attorney, but you're going to have to do the rest yourself. The background leading up to this incident has been laid bare. There's just one question remaining, Mr. Wright. Who killed the victim? There are only 2 possible suspects right now. Maya Fey, and I'm sad to say, you, Mr. Godot. Well, Trent, if you're the real deal, then finish this thing once and for all. show us beyond a shadow of a doubt that you can finish this on your own. No, Nick! Please don't! Maya, I heard the whole thing from my sister in the medical office. That's why I have to protect Mr. Godot. I can't do it. I can't testify against him. After all, he's the man who put his life on the line to protect Mia, and me too. Maya, I know that. Nick. But even so, it doesn't absolve him of his crime. Please, Maya, testify. Miss Faye, your testimony, please. This is the final testimony. Don't bother trying to hide anything, because I'll know. I want to hear the truth from your own lips. I understand. I'm sure you're right. I'm ready now, Nick. Alright, young lady. Tell us about the moments before you lost consciousness. What exactly happened at the time of the murder? Just before it happened, I think I saw some red lights. 3 of them. I thought I'd ask for help, but just then I was splattered with blood. She wasn't dead, though, and she struck back at the enemy behind her. Suddenly, the red lights went out and the whole area was dark. Just that moment, there was a horrible scream. Right after that, Dahlia collapsed and I lost consciousness. These red lights. I thought you said you don't remember seeing them. I'm sorry. I thought I saw them, but then they disappeared all of a sudden. Ha. Things break, right? Even the best of theories. Was it a stab, Misty Faye? Looks like you still can't prove it. I'm telling the truth this time. I know it. This is up to me. Well then, Mr. Wright, proceed with your final cross-examination of the witness. Splattered with blood. That blood. Was it Dahlia Hawthorne's blood? I think so, probably. Just at that moment, I heard a soft scream that seemed to be close by. It was a woman's voice. That's when the killer stabbed the victim from behind with a murder weapon. Is that right? Without a doubt, Maya was in the middle of a really dangerous situation. Anyway, the victim was stabbed with a murder weapon. What happened after? What do you mean by just at that moment? Do you mean the moment when the red lights went out? Yes, that's right. The scream that you heard then, was it Dahlia Hawthorne? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it was a man's voice. What? Well, I know what that was. So then, that scream came from the killer? No, that's gotta be it. I think Dahlia Hawthorne must have taken the blade and attacked the killer with it. And the killer let out a scream of pain, huh? After that, the killer stole the blade back and delivered the final blow, I guess. Well, Mr. Wright, it seems to make sense to me. It's like a reasonable deduction. But I still kind of wonder. I'm pretty sure there's a contradiction. If it was a man's voice that screamed, that was probably her hearing, Larry. I'm sorry to say this, but that interpretation would create an enormous contradiction. That makes sense. After all, my deductions were almost certainly never correct. Remember the testimony she just gave? Before the killer let out the scream, Maya said she'd already been splattered by the victim's blood. In other words, the blade and the staff had already been plunged into the victim. Ah! Is that right? Yeah, but he screamed pretty loud, you know? It was either Nick or Larry. It is one of those two. It has to be. Because like think about it. You're seeing somebody fall into like a river that's like 40 feet drop. Way later, he was asleep until the lightning struck. Right. But that was after the snowfall had stopped, I thought. Because, let's see, 10:45, lightning struck the bridge. Oh, I guess that would be Yeah, that is true, that is true, that is true. Right. The weapon that caused the killer to let out a scream must have been something other than the staff. If you're so sure about that, then don't keep us waiting any longer, Trite. There's only one thing I can think of that could have been used as a weapon here. Dahlia Hawthorne had already been stabbed in the back with a staff. What could have been used to strike back at the killer? Naturally, the dagger that the killer brought to the scene of the crime. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. This dagger was found at the crime scene, stuck into a pine tree. Yes, the detective found that this morning and brought it to me. Dahlia Hawthorne struck back the killer with this, and she managed to wound him as well. Just because he let out a scream doesn't mean that he was wounded. There is blood on the blade, bucko. For all we know, the blood on the dagger could have come from the victim. Have you forgotten the blood has already been tested? Since we learned it wasn't the victim's blood, it must be the killer's blood. The killer must have a wound somewhere on his body. So you're saying the blood on this dagger belongs to the killer? Exactly. A DNA analysis of the blood will prove it beyond a shadow of a doubt. And yes, Mr. Godot, we prove that it's your blood. Nice theory, Trey. Order! Order in the court! It's the end. Have I done it? You won't be able to change the results of the scientific test. Let me ask you something, Trey. Let's just say I turned out that I was the killer. Do you really think I would be stupid enough to leave evidence like that? IROC. What? Just think for a second. This dagger was found this morning by a detective and brought to me. There was already blood on it, correct? But even so, I was the one who brought this dagger here to the courtroom. Yes? What does that prove? Well, if I really were the killer, I could have washed the blade off and had another person's blood on it. That's... It can't be! In any case, there's one thing I can guarantee you, Trade. That blood, it doesn't belong to me. Not a chance. What?! In any event, it seems to be established that the killer was wounded. Alright then, witness, give me your testimony. What? Wait a minute! What's the problem? I know I probably shouldn't say this, but there's a big contradiction in Nick's explanation. Maya! This dagger, you said it wounded the killer. That's right. But, Mr. Godot had really been cut with the dagger. His clothes would be bloody if a rip in them, right? It is true. Maya, you just change his clothes? That's all the contradiction pretty easily. What are you talking about? It's not that simple at all. Remember back in the day before the murder? Everyone that was on the inner temple side got trapped there. Ah, that's right. And once the bridge was fixed and the police headed for the inner temple, Mr. Godot was already there waiting for them. He never had a chance to change his clothes. Ah! Order! Order in the court! This is true. Well, maybe he brought a change of clothes with him. But no one could have predicted the lightning strike that shut down the bridge. I don't know how brought a change of clothes. Ugh. Just take smart pills during the last recess? Well, then maybe the killer took off his clothes. Shit. Hold on one second, hold on one second. I gotta do this, it's very important. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Oh, damn it. Why isn't it working? No! Yeah, I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you, gay boy? Anyway. Alright.
Come, Guardian!
Give it your best shot.
That way we wouldn't get any blood on him. That's impossible, Trite. You know how cold it gets up there late at night. After a few minutes with no clothes on, you'd be frozen solid. Ah! So that's all you got. I knew you weren't tough enough to finish this. Right now, if Mia Fey were here... If Mia Fey were here, she would have closed the book on this case already. If Mia Fey were here... So come on, Trite. Can you do it or not? How about it, Mr. Wright? You've accused Mr. Godot of being the killer, but can you prove it? Have you got even one piece of evidence? The question isn't whether I can prove it or not. The fact is, I have to prove it. It's the only choice I have. I was taught that it's one of the rules of being a lawyer. Alright, let's see. I can prove it. I'm going to bring your magnificent vengeance to fruition, just as you wanted. That's good. Fired to the bitter end, right? Since there's just one piece of evidence that can prove your point. Let's see. It's pretty good. Is the crystal sphere? They never determined whether or not it was the victim's blood or somebody else's. Why don't we go for an unlimited penalty? It has to be this sphere, I think. There's no other piece of evidence. Oh, no. What's with the oof? What's with the oof? Are you trying to pressure me, Mr. Godot? Because it doesn't matter to me. I've got the one piece of evidence I need. Give me a break. You've got nothing, Trite. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure it's the crystal sphere. At this point. No. Let me think over the facts. So, I need to find some way to prove it. So what do I do at a time like this? It's simple. I've got to think outside the box and approach this from a different angle. The red lights went out. I think I've demonstrated in the previous cross-examination. The killer was wounded. That was proven by the blood on the dagger. But he decided it was impossible for him to have hidden such a wound. If he had been cut by a dagger, there should be a bloodstain on his clothing. It has to be under his, yeah. There's one place the killer could have hidden this wound. What did you say? Hidden? This is it. My last stand. I need to think about this from a different angle. I don't need to think about why there are no bloodstains on his clothing. I need to show how he hid the wound. It's the end of the line. This is the final stop, Trite. Let's see what you've got. Where is this location where you say the killer hid his wound? I guess it has to be the mask, yeah. So I'll just present his thingy. That's not it then. could he have hidden the wound? What if the game is doing the save scum fake out? I'll try again. Let's see what you've got. Let's see what happened. I don't know what you're talking about. Frankly, I don't need to know. What I do know is that you'll never be half the lawyer she was. Yeah, I fucked up. Wait, hold on, let's see. Isn't that right, Trey? Oh, no. I did fuck up. Okay. It was, the save scum fake out. I got fucked. I got fucked. Hubris again! Anyway. What was that just now? Mia? It can't be. You're living on through him? Even as we speak, you're still hiding the wound. Hey! It's beneath your mask. During the fight, the red lights given out by the killer suddenly disappeared. Seconds later, the killer let us scream. That's right, your mask's been flying off your face. Mr. Godot, would you mind removing your mask? If you have a dagger wound under there somewhere, then I'd say this whole case is solved. Oh shit, it exploded? Damn. Man got fucked. Just now, I saw her spirit in you. I never liked you. 6 years ago. You helped the woman who put me asleep by hiding her bottle of poison. And then, while I was sleeping, you let Mia die. Yeah, that would fuck you up. That would fuck you up for life. Obvious, by the way. But you didn't care. You just kept living your pathetic, happy-go-lucky life. You even had the nerve to follow in her footsteps as a lawyer. I could never forgive you. That's what I thought. Mr. Godot. But I was wrong about you. I knew it from the very beginning. The truth is, the only person I could never find it in my heart to forgive was myself. It was me. You? Yourself? I was the one that failed to protect Mia. Me and no one else. I tried to avert my eyes from the truth, to escape from the harshness of reality. I couldn't face Mia's death head-on, so I ran. I hid behind a mask, threw away my true name. I couldn't even deal with being a defense attorney anymore, so I quit. But you saved Maya! Yeah, that was my plan. Up until just now, anyway. What do you mean? Are you listening, Maya? If I had really wanted to save you, then there's one person that I should have gone and talked to right away. Who would that be? You talking about Nick? But I didn't do it. I tried to get the help of Iris and your mother, but I closed my eyes to the most important man involved. Do you know why? The real reason? No? Why? I suppose I wasn't really interested in saving you at all. Huh? I think I was just trying to salvage what's left of my own broken soul. I was trying to make up for the fact that I couldn't save Mia. Nothing more. That's why I let you walk right into a situation that I knew was dangerous. Forgive me. You're wrong! You put your life on the line to save Maya! Was it really for Maya's sake? Even I'm not really sure. What do you mean by that? That night, in the darkness of the garden, when I saw her silhouette, part of me must have known the truth. The truth that it wasn't really Dahlia Hawthorne standing there in front of me. It could have been Misty Faye, or even that little girl. But I still picked up the blade. It was like I was dreaming. I'm not sure exactly what was going on in my mind at that point. Was I really motivated by the pure desire to protect Maya Faye? Was it something else? Was it my hatred for a woman who had stolen everything from me 6 years earlier? Could it have been simply a desire for revenge? And now, I don't know anything anymore. I did learn something today, however. I finally realized that I was the arrogant one. I was just chasing an illusion, a fantasy, a stupid fantasy that fitted you in the courtroom. You were the one who made me realize my folly. You never run away from Mia's death. Instead, you picked up where she left off, as a true defender of the people. In that one moment, I understood everything. Mr. Godot. I still think you're a schmuck, though, but at least you're a schmuck with a soul. I think I already know this, but if you don't, my name is Diego Armando. Mr. Armando! I believe in you! I know you were trying to save me. Thanks. Your wound! It's bleeding! Did you forget already? In my world, the color red doesn't exist. These must be my tears. Tears? As I woke up from my coma, I think I've been waiting for this very moment. Mr. Armando. You do well to remember this, Maya. The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over. This time, it really is all over, isn't it? Defendant. Yes, Your Honor. Although you weren't directly involved in the murder, tampering with the body of the crime scene is a serious offense in itself. I understand, Your Honor. Mr. Armando explained it to me very carefully. I knew the risk, and I willingly cooperated anyway. Very well. Before I hand down my verdict, is there anything you'd like to say? Well, there is one thing. I'd like to say something to Mr. Wright. I want to apologize to you. Apologize? To me? For what? For the case 5 years ago, of course. Why are people now recoiling each other? Because they're twins. The whole thing is that these are twin sisters. Iris and her sister Dahlia, who were separated because their mother sucked, and their dad also sucked. So that's why. So these two are her older sister, basically. Just remember, weren't you poisoned by your own lover? Not exactly, but yeah, something like that. Even now, 5 years ago, I can hardly believe it. 3 years later, she was going to do it. She was planning to kill me. It's not all that surprising. The two of you hardly knew each other. Huh? What do you mean? You and my sister, you only met twice. Huh? We only met twice? The first time you met was on that fateful day. The day she poisoned Mr. Armando in the cafeteria of this very courthouse. The next time you met her was 8 months later. You met her again on the day she stole your cold medicine. And Doug Swallow was killed. No way! It can't be true! I mean, during our whole relationship, we were... Leasing out your boyfriend to your identical twin sister! Very funny! For those 8 months, the one that you thought was Dahlia Hawthorne wasn't actually my sister. Don't get better than this! Huh? It wasn't Dahlia? I hope one day you can forgive me. Feeny. You mean... Okay. So... I don't know. It's still a million times better than, like, any other weird-ass court case from... Not weird court, that one case from the second game. This is very funny is the thing. So, here's the scoop. Basically, Phoenix and Dahlia Hawthorne have history. Allegedly. because they met in a courthouse after she poisoned Godot. But they also had a relationship after going to college, right? And that relationship was not real because it was Iris all along pretending to be Dahlia. So Iris was her girlfriend, was his girlfriend all along. That's what we're getting at here. Fucking incredible. That's right. I lied to you for 8 months. Yeah, it's a giant soap opera. But why? Why would you do such a thing? Ever since she gave you the bottle that day, my sister was trying to get it back as soon as she possibly could. Because of the police investigation and their surveillance, she couldn't move about freely. So that's why you... My sister. From the beginning, she was prepared for the worst. Prepared for the worst? She thought that you might somehow discover the truth. That's why she was always ready to deal with you at a moment's notice. You mean she was ready to kill me? You mean she was ready to kill me, don't you? She already had so much to answer for. I didn't want any more sins on her soul. I begged her not to do it, and she agreed to give me a chance. And that's why you came to me? You came to get the bottle pendant back from me in her place? But I couldn't get you to give it back. I feel it's something even as simple as that. 8 months passed and I still couldn't get it back from you. Finally, my sister couldn't wait any longer. She couldn't console me about her plans for you that day. It was the first time that it ever happened. It was a bit strange, wasn't it? Up until that day, you two were partners in crime and she would confer with you. I think she must have noticed. Noticed what? My feelings for you. If I had found out she was planning to kill you, I would have done whatever was necessary to stop her. It would have meant her life. Or mine. Iris! After spending those 8 months by your side, my feelings towards you, they changed. I have something to say to you, too. Yes? You really are the person I always thought you were. Even after Dahlia Hawthorne was found guilty, I still believed in you. Thank you. This is so wild. Holy shit. Alright. How many cups of darkness have I drank over the years? Even I don't know. I'll tell you though. Right now, this one here is the greatest cup I think I've ever had. Don't you think so? Phoenix, right? Yeah. I think you're right. For this trial was to rule in the murder of the victim, Elise Student. At some point, I expect you will be tried for your role as an accomplice in this case. Yeah, I understand. Probably. I mean, his body is all befucked. It probably doesn't matter that much to him at this point. I understand, Your Honor. Very well. On the charge of murder, I hereby find the defendant not guilty. Court is now adjourned. Huh. Naming a character with a close relationship with, you know what, I'm probably reaching. I actually don't know why they even call her Iris. Probably to keep in the naming scheme, but, I was gonna make some stupid shit about, like, oh, it's Mega's man, but I don't actually know. It's all over. Where everything ended. Was justice really served? The man who risked his life to save Maya's being sent to prison by my own hand. Of course justice was served. Mia! I'm proud of you, Phoenix. Your defense was truly brilliant. But I couldn't save Mr. Armando. The man who cared so deeply for you. You're wrong, Phoenix. You did save Diego. You saved him in the only way possible. You mean, with that verdict? I think one day you'll understand, too. Phoenix, I want you to remember one thing. You were as good out there today as any defense attorney could ever hope to be. There's nothing more you can learn from me. Mia! You accomplished something I wasn't able to. I owe you a great deal. Thank you. Mia, I'm sure we'll meet again. Someday. Phoenix. I've handled lots of cases, seen a lot of things. And along this journey, I found myself asking just one question. What does it really mean to defend someone? I suppose today's case produced one possible answer. Nick. Maya. This is just like my sis said. Mia? What did she say? That night, when I channeled Mia to get her advice on what to do, this is what she wrote back in my notebook. Don't worry, Phoenix will save everyone in the end. But, come on, cut it out with that gloomy face. Didn't you see? Me, Sis, and I'm sure Iris, too. We owe you for everything you've done for us, Nick. Maya, how? How could you be so bright and chipper after all that's happened? You were brutally attacked? You even saw your mother murdered. Youch! Francisca! Still as softy as always, Phoenix White. Excellent work. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth? When did you get back? Oh, that's right. I guess no one filled her in on that. Edgeworth and Francisca have actually been helping me. Helping you? At least you hadn't been here on the first day of the trial. The defense wouldn't have gotten anywhere. Wow. Where were you, Nick? I heard you fell into a river called a nasty cold, which forced him to sleep all day. Yes, you laid in bed shivering from his fever with Iris's hood pulled over his head. Oh, ouch. Talk about embarrassing, Nick. You definitely need more training. Anyway, thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. And you too, Francisca. I don't suppose there's room for me in this group hug, is there? Oh, Larry. The, longer than usual face. I realized something when I was reborn. I realized that Larry was never been used to anyone, not even once. That's not true, right, Nick? What? You're asking me? Well, Nick, is it true? You got a place in this world, right? Huh? Oh, yeah, of course. The hesitance in his voice! The hesitance in his voice! I'm gonna die. I knew it. Everyone would be better off if I was going for good. No. Oh yeah, those portraits you painted. They were really good. Isn't that right, Edgeworth? What? Me? Why are you making that face, huh, Edgy? Oh, well, yes indeed. I certainly can't say they lack... I certainly can't say that they lack resemblance. You really mean it? What about you, Francie? Did I draw you well, too? Wah! My ability can't be captured by a mere crayon. God, domestic couple already. All she did was glare at her and she backed down. I love that. Nevertheless, I recognize the effort you put into it, and that's worth something. You'll do it? Make you promise? You're gonna bottle for my... Yeah! Don't get carried away. Well, how about that? I guess painting portraits is the only thing I'm good at. Painting a portrait was pretty darn good too, if you ask me. Huh? Now that you mention it, I haven't seen her around. Pearls, where could she have gone? I wish she would have made a beeline for Maya. Oh, I'll go look for her. Be right back. Hey, Pearly! Right. You seem to be uncharacteristically puzzled. I suspect you were wondering how Maya can be so cheerful despite all that has happened. Yeah. To be honest, I can't understand it either. Francisca. That's right, she lost her father fairly recently as well. I think I understand how she feels. Maya's a much wiser person than she appears. I think she realizes something. Now's exactly the time when she needs to be as strong as she can. What do you mean by now's exactly the time? I was the only one who was badly wounded by this incident. In fact, there was someone that was hurt far more deeply than she. I believe it's for that person that Maya's trying her best not to cry. Someone who was hurt more deeply than Maya. Edgeworth. I'm trying to understand too. Ow! Then tell me, Phoenix White, who is Maya Fate being strong for? For Pearl, I'm guessing. Yeah. He does look weird facing front. I think it's Pearl, specifically. Take that! How fake. The poor kid. After all, the reason she worked so hard to follow the instructions was because she loved loved and believed in her mother, Morgan. It's for the good of the Fae clan. I'm sure she believed in every last word. She thought that she was doing it for Maya. That's why she was so happy. It shows how truly devoted she is to Maya. It's a cruel irony that it was her exuberance that led to this tragedy. Maya Faye's mother was killed, and Maya herself was put in the deepest peril imaginable. That's exactly why Maya was putting on a brave face. She's doing it for Pearl's sake, so she can see her smile again. Oh wait, so this is where you all went. Wow, looks like we got quite the bunch here today. Ouch! What was that for, sir? Sorry about that, Scruffy. My Veep just seems to have a mind of its own. What's up, Detective Gumshoe? Oh, you know, this and that. Anyway, congrats that you win. That's what you win. Let's go out tonight, pal. Dinner's on me. My salary just kinda gone down by a teeny weeny bit. But it's alright. I made reservations at a first-class French restaurant tonight. Ah! Pretty good facts, Scruffy. Ça fit for your reward. At the Gumshoe? You said a first-class French restaurant. You don't mean... Très bien, where else? I knew it. We're doomed. Come on, let's go, everyone. Can't keep Maggie waiting, that pal. Hey, you! Hey, you, crybaby, you invited too. Oh, forget about me. Well, now I'll be at the loser's shack eating potatoes. You know, Maya's taking an awful long time to get back. She's still looking for pearls. Oh, Maya, what's wrong? Nick, what do I do? Pearly, I can't find her anywhere. Huh? I'll bet she just went back home. That's all. I thought so too, so I called the village. But no one has heard from her. This has never happened before. As I figured, she has been badly hurt by this incident. She feels responsible for the tragedy that has befallen you, Maya. But none of this was her fault. What should I do? Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, what is it, pal? Could you guys go on ahead? But what about you? Maya and I we'll join you guys once you find pearls. Nick! Don't worry about us, Detective Gumshoe. Maybe a little late, but we'll definitely be there. We have a lot of celebrating to do tonight. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Yeah, but you're the... Very well, Phoenix, right? We'll go on ahead. Don't keep us waiting. We won't. Where should we look? Where could Pearly have gone? Let's go, Maya. There's only one place I can think of that pearls might have gone to. February 10th, Hazakura Temple, main gate. Hazakura Temple? For pearls, I bet this is a very important place. After all, it's where this whole incident started. What's this? What's this? You're all back again so soon? This is Bikini? I thought we'd be eating mashed potatoes alone tonight. So she's here? Pearly is here? She's in the training hall. Why don't you hurry along and go see her? Okay. Pearly's not here. Ah! Maya! Hanging scroll! Ah! Someone cleaned it off. It's gotta be pearls. Ah! Mystic Maya! Pearly! Why did you just leave like that? Mystic Maya. Mystic Maya! I swore that I would never trouble the two of you ever again. Because it's all my fault that Mystic Maya's mother... So you came here? It's the least I could do. To pray for your happiness. You don't have to do that, Pearly. It wasn't your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. Of course, I'm sad that my mother is gone. But, how do I say this? I'm still happy. You don't have to lie to me, just to make me feel better. No, really. It's true. The only reason I'm still here at all is thanks to everyone who was there for me. My sis, my mother, Mr. Armando, Nick, and you. Even one of you weren't there, I'm sure it wouldn't be still be alive right now. That's why I have to be strong. For all the people that were there for me when I needed them. That's all I can really do. Mystic Maya! I'm impressed. You truly are the daughter of Mystic Misty. This is Bikini. Your mother, Mystic Misty, was a strong woman indeed. I want to tell you what she said to me that night. After dishonoring the good name of Karain, I don't have the right to face my daughter. But still, Maya's always in my thoughts. It's true. She'll always be with me until the day I die. your spirit was with her. That's why your mother was so strong. Even at the end, I'm sure she had no regrets. She'll always be with me until the day I die, huh? There's a rule or something that all masters are to follow, isn't there? To never take the charm off until the day you die. That's the master's talisman! Things that Misty kept by her heart and would never take off. It wasn't the container that was important. Rather, it was the contents. That's... a photo? Ah! Mother. Show us the photo. It's only natural for a living creature to fight to protect their own lives. What makes us human is that we fight for others. But who do you fight for? How hard must you fight? That's the true measure of what human life is worth. We defensive trainees are warriors who are constantly challenged by that question. Ah! Baby time! Baby time! Even when the battle is over and the bonds that connect us are severed, we always return, time and time again. Mia, Maya, Pearls, Mr. Armando, fucking little baby Maya! And Maya's mother, too. I learned that from all of them. Well, shall we get going? Everyone is waiting. Ah! It's a day to remember. A day when a lot of things were finally put to rest. Then we should celebrate what we've overcome today. But I still can't... Oh, go on, sweetie. You can come back for training anytime. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna make a brand new start, too. Mr. Bikini, I'll be back for more training, I promise. I know, and it won't go easy on you just because you're the future master. I'll make sure to prepare a reservation for the three of you when you come back. For 3, wow. Alright. We're going to have a great feast today, Pearly. You know why? Because this training is a battle of endurance. Okay, Mystic Maya. I'll eat lots and lots of food tonight. You know, there's one thing I don't get. I probably don't want to, but... What is it, Nick? Reservations for training is fine and all. But why for 3? Come on, what do you think? You're one of us, Nick. Next time you can train right alongside us. See that, chat? That is what we in the industry call... family. With a capital B. Anyway. Huh? I'll be waiting for you. Mr. Bikini will take special care of you. Huh? Huh? That'd be great, Nick. I'm going to do the special course, naturally. Huh? It's a great idea. After all, Mr. Nick, you'd do anything for Mystic Maya, wouldn't you? Even walk out on hot coals, right? We'll have a nice big meal right before we come next time. Right, Nick? You know, I was wondering if I can just say one little thing. Sure. Of course you can. Oh, I love this part. I can't wait to hear it. I'm getting goosebumps, too. Well, then, here goes nothing. Objection! Ah, of course he said that. You want to see what the end credit scene is like before we start up Vegas? Good big sister to Pearly and Nick too. See? See that? See that? Sister! Siblings! I'm telling you!
Fuck with me!
But yeah, I like how it juxtaposes Maya and what's her name? Maya and Francisca. Because they both view their respective lawyer siblings as the younger one, which I think is really funny. I love that, actually. Oh, he's got his brown jacket on! Don't say that! Why would... Gumshoe, please don't say that. What is he saying? I'm glad you're happy. Wow, gay people. Gay people. Damn, I can't believe it. Wow, Francisco, how come your mom lets you have 2 girlfriends? One for each hand. Mass-to-mass consulting. The kid is stopping the evil plans of all the criminals in the city. Very funny. Very funny. Plays a cruise is a side business! That's a racket, alright! That's the funniest racket I could possibly think of. Selling floor plans. Lent 500 grand and a tea set? Damn, Violetta, that's a lot of money. You know what you could do with that kind of money? Donate it to twitch.tv/MBlacksheep. Wow. I'm glad he's gotten. I'm glad he's gotten at least something good for him. Good going, you weird ass old man. He's really have an abundance of work to do. We've hired a new programmer to replace Glenn Elk. Everyone will get his long. His name is Adamata. Ain't that Nier game? Adamata? Nier Adamata? Anyway. Oh, after this is done, I'm gonna grab some more water, then I'll work on some video editing. Reporters. It's the murder, we've made so much money, I hardly know what to do. I think the magazines like us because they provide such a nice visual, especially in spring. I'm glad Iris had a nice influence like Bikini with her. I'm so happy for her. Well, that means after this bit, I have to figure out how to get what's it called working. I have to work on figuring out how to get what's it called to work. DS simulation so I can play fucking Ghost Trick. Who voices Phoenix in this? Ben Judd. It's not the same voice actor. It's Patrick Seitz in the anime. Yuki Kaji does a pretty good job of playing him in the what's it called? Phoenix in the anime. I'm watching it subbed. Let's hear more character names. God, you know that woman is gay. Sure is. God, just fucking thinking about, like... About fucking... What's her name? Just thinking about, Mia, just, yeah, that's a gay woman. Oh, God, your voice sucks, bro. Oh, God. I like that you left his coat there. Why does she still have that working a security job? Why? Why does she have that? Ugh. She actually agreed to it? You're also a pretty decent sculptor, man. I have to give you that. Oh, man. family can be 2 lesbians, 2 gay men, 2 bi men, and everything else. Oh, did he die? Is he dead? Or is he just in prison? And that's it. Wow, what a ride. What a ride. Anyway. He's good at art. I'll give him that. He's pretty good. Alright. After this, we're gonna look at the, what's it called games. The Edgeworth games, but I'm gonna take a quick break, get some water, and then I'll come back and I'll do some video editing with y'all. Give me like 2 seconds. Anyway, BRB. I am now back. Let me change the ticker and then we'll get started again. Doodly doo 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 doo. Okay. Wait. Why you get? I think I've taken so much psychic damage when I've just read. I'm dead. Stream's over, everybody. I'm going home. Bye.
Hello, Ed boys. Many doors, yes? Too much for couch potato Ed boys like yourself.
I'm just wondering why you didn't just not watch anymore. I'm kidding. I'm still here. I'm just suffering psychic damage. She didn't particularly care for it. Neither did you. That's fair, at least. I could have told you that, you know? Anyway. What was I thinking about? I was thinking about something. I've already lost my entire whole ass train of thought. Literally, just seeing that gave me so much psychic damage, it fried my brain for a minute. Oh, God. Yeah, I know. But yeah, like, just like, I could have told you that again. Remember, I could have told you that. Should have been like, hey Viv, should I like sit and watch Hasbin Hotel? I would have told you, fuck no, personally. Anyway, here's what we got cooking here. Let me actually open the really intro I was messing with before. I had a laugh and a half trying to get this thing set up. Have you watched it? I tend not to watch media by, like, cringe racist people, so no, I haven't. I don't think I will. You'd have to fucking beat me like a horse. Okay. Okay, give me a second. Sweet. Oh, it's wrong. Wrong hard drive. This one. Anyway, now that I'm done suffering, let me just, like I said, fix this thing up, and you'll see a little bit what I've got going. Yeah, like, there's so much shit, and more keeps coming out every 5 minutes. You do, like, a small deep dive on VivziePop, and you've got all kinds of bullshit. Yeah. This is actually my first time setting it up on this computer, so that's why. Don't worry about it. I'll probably shrink it in a minute. Anyway, fuck. Okay, hold on, I got it, I think. I just gotta do that, and I go here, there, good. Okay, everything's here, It was like insecure. It's very technically common animation, but then it's very hard to be edgy adulty, then it feels like it's too afraid to lose your attention. Well, if you want me to call a spade, that kind of describes, fucking VivziePop as an artist in general. Got him! Anyway, here's what I've got cooking right now. I don't know what I want to put in this gap, though. There's a 2-second gap right here, and I have no idea what I want to put in it, and it's driving me crazy. So I need some advice, opinions, etc. So here's what I got going right now. Oh my god! Wait, what? Why? Why it run like that? It looks so bad. Hold on. I have to figure out why it's running like that. Give me a second. Is this thing a giant memory leak? I swear to God. You know, I'm just gonna try and fix it. Give me a minute here. I'm gonna just do it over. Unless it, like, runs better than I'm making it look. Let me see. Maybe it was just a hiccup. Turn the draft quality down? Okay. Where'd I do that? That is true. I'll be honest, this is my first time doing something like this, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's see. Draft quality. Top bar, okay. Top bar. Preview or quality preview. This is Vegas. Preview quality. Okay. Preview draft. Let's turn it down to half. Alright. There we go. And I want to put here. And then I like that transition, and then that. Like, it syncs really well and it looks nice. I don't know what I want to put in this gap, though, and it's driving me actually crazy. I've had a couple ideas, but nothing's really come to my mind that really kind of fits. To, like, quarter. This is supposed to be the, intro to the stream, actually. I wouldn't mind actually making a YouTube poop on stream, though. That'd be stupid. I'd love that. Like, no cap. That'd be hilarious. Oh, yeah, I'd love to get YouTube poops. Let's go. That's how I know I've made it. Hell yeah, baby! I listen, if I could, I would pay money to get YouTube pooped. There has to be like one where it's just like a combination of all my stupid screams edited to hell, and it's just like the fucking Mario screaming videos. Also, my Vegas is frozen. This is a good sign. This is a good sign. They lied. Oh, hold on. Let me. Hello, Vegas, please, please. Anyway. All of your dancing skips quickly sliding across the screen at a time. Noom. Centix missed me to say fucking penis and poopness. I have no idea why this thing is actually freezing. Have you? I think you have. Yeah, you have. That's right, you have. You made that one with the fucking pumpkin one. That's right. That's right. You have. That's right. Yeah. It's been so long. I've actually kind of forgot. Sorry. Have you made one recently, but after that though, that I'm not remembering? Anyway, sorry. The entire thing just fucking went belly up, so I gotta do it all over again. 1 second. Digimon FMVs? Maybe, actually. I thought about maybe sliding in one bit from, like, one of the Digimon intros. Oh, right, the 20XX Phenomena. Ooh, that one's also pretty good. That's a good one. Good shit. I forgot about that one. Hold on, I have to fix everything, so you have to give me a minute. I was thinking about getting one from, like, either World 1 or World 2 specifically. World 2, I think, is a more interesting one. Maybe World 3 also. I'll have to decide really quick. Let me see here. Oh, right, I'm looking for E. Everything's kind of fucking up, so you have to give me a minute here. File. Search for missing file. Not search, just do specify new location. Okay. I thought about also using like the Third Strike or Alpha 2 intro. I was gonna use that one bit with like Chunners, Rose, Sagat, and I think Bison? Yeah, that one. Yeah. Okay, let me turn this to quarter. Okay. That's right, it does. I don't know if it would fit there, though. But that's actually from a movie, actually. I'm gonna put that movie on eventually. In my server. Maybe? Let me see. Still trying to decide on a lot of things, but I'm not coming up with, like, a lot of ideas I'm not, like, super big on. Maybe Digimon would be fun. Oi, I turned it down. Still being weird. Alright. If this doesn't work, I might just boot up Monster Hunter. Why is it? Let me see. There it goes. Hiccups. But yeah, I really like this part, Super Broly powering up. Oh, this is Wonder Black from Wonderful 101. I can throw up the actual cutscene right now, actually, if I really wanted to. Let me see here. Properties. Yeah, alright, give me a second. Wonder Black is like probably one of my favorite Wonderful ones. He's so cool. So yeah, it's exactly from about here. I really want to use the unlimited form bit as well as part of the intro, but I don't know where I want to put it. Cause like this brief segment, really good. I really want that in there somewhere, but I don't know where I want to put it. That's my biggest hang up right now. But I like what I have so far, especially this part with Broly powering up. It looks really good. It's timed very well with the music too. I like where it's seated at. Let's think though. Maybe. Rest was just to get a big pile of clips I might want. I have done that. I'm not sure what I want to slide in this right here neatly that would fit. I thought I was using the like Third Strike intro like right here. The there can be only one winner, but I'm not sure about like putting it there. Like that's the biggest thing also. I'm just trying to see where I want to like fit things in neatly. So I think after this I'm gonna probably like slice up the song a little bit. Cause it's not gonna be the full 2 minutes. I'm thinking about like maybe having like when it's later in the song, put in that one bit of I'm not trying to use all your ideas. I'm just trying to see what goes where. Like I said, let me actually show another thing I was going to use. Actually, I was going to use this. Are you going to include any clips from like your show? Like, I guess you don't have any regular scheduled games besides Fight Teams Friday. I also have the Jumbo Gym, but like, you know, it's... I don't know. Maybe... I might. I don't really have a lot of, like, good video game moments, though. That's the bigger thing, I guess. But yeah, I was gonna use part of this intro, too. Namely, like, this, right, opening bit here. But it's a bit too long. That's my only real problem. It's just a smidge too long for that sequence. Maybe that one bit with Ryu and Ken, but I'm not sure about that either. I also mentally tossed around the idea of just using parts of the intro from like Street Fighter 4 or 5. Yeah, that's the other thing, right? That's the other thing. Let's see here. Because I also thought about maybe using stuff from Street Fighter 4, that intro, because it looks cool. Or 5s or stuff like that, and there's so much shit I could take from it. It's just overwhelming, honestly. Cross Tekken, MVC3. I've thought about even TVC as well, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. That's a cool intro, but I'm still not sure. Like I was, like you said, when you mentioned Digimon ones, I was considering this one specifically, because I really like, this one. Maybe even 3 as well. No Terrence Beauregard. I was considering that too, actually. But my problem was that I couldn't find a good way to get what I wanted without the insert coin thing over it, and that's the biggest problem. Because I was going to use, let me show you. I was going to use this. Like, specifically the moment where Terry looks at the screen in this intro, but it's hard to get because there's the insert coin thing here that flashes every so often, so I don't know if it would look nice. It's also in a weird aspect ratio, too, as you can see. Thinking about it, I could take some stuff from, like, fucking... You know in Smash Melee Brawl intros where they have bits where they cut out the cartoony characters, just peaceful hanging out? You need a clip of Animal Crossing or something in there? Yeah, I will. I'm not done yet. I'll put something kind of silly in there, too. I'm just trying to see what I want to fit in there, because I think I still want to do, the one bit of the Mega Man 8 intro I was using earlier. Like, let me show you. It was specifically this moment. Where is it? It was here. I might put in this moment of just Mega Man flying on Rush with this there. That'd be a nice bit to throw in there. Let's see. What's wrong with the one without the coinage notice? Which one do you mean? But like slower, calmer, can't be non-stop action. Yeah, it's not gonna be non-stop. It's not gonna be non-stop. I am probably gonna put in like... Does Kirby have any good intros? I could put something in from fucking Air Ride potentially, but I'm not sure about that either. Bah, this is hard. Need to think of some like other cool games out of just Animal Crossing, because I think I would just put in like me villager dancing. Arid intro is big action. That's true. Let me see here. Maybe something from like, what would be a good pick? Let me think. What are some other like cool games like kind of relaxed games I like that aren't just high speed? Kirby 64 intro, you know, Frame of Dream 3 in there at some point. Yeah. I thought about maybe doing something like putting in some like Kamen Rider footage or like stuff from Battle for the Grid, but I don't know if I'd actually even really do that. I've thought about it. I haven't actually downloaded the files for it, but it won't be long. It won't be hard for me to just grab some stuff off of here. Just F-Zero GX cutscenes. Ooh, now there's an idea. Maybe. Let's see. Streamers never streamed F-Zero. I streamed Mario Kart 8. That's close enough, right? Right? The Blue Falcon's in the game. This is a joke. No, but I've streamed kind of something that's F-Zero adjacent that's not Mario Kart. I think I've streamed Fast RMX, haven't I? It's been forever and I haven't actually done a lot of it, but I think I've streamed it before. Pretty sure. Let's see. you want to have like cricket stripping, just put exclamation unfunny. You know, speaking of Dino Crisis, hold on. Maybe I could get, like, maybe I could get, this one doofy-ass bit from the Budokai intro, if I can find it. Yeah, here it is. Oh, but it's in a bad, like, aspect ratio and everything, so maybe not that? There is a dampener on a couple of my plans. Unfortunate. Let's see here. I thought about maybe putting a Devil May Cry cutscene in there, but maybe I need to slow it down just a bit, but, You know, we're not just looking for stuff, or we're just looking for stuff and not, like, doing anything. Let me just put something on in the background. I guess that is also true. Let's place something in the background. We're just kind of spitballing and considering things. I know I want to take more from the Sonic CD intro. I want that bit of Sonic running over the water and makes the rainbows. I think that'd be fun. Honestly, I also want games that are kind of just associated with the stream in some way, shape, or form. Maybe like Yakuza, maybe some stuff from Mega Man. I thought about maybe using some more, like, some stuff from Mega Man, Maverick Hunter X's intro or whatnot, but... Maybe I'll have Ape Escape in there somewhere. Trying to figure out a lot about how I want this thing to look, and it's just... I'm so, like, particular how I want this to look. It's making me, like, go nuts. Other fighting games I really, like, enjoy. Ones that are on Streets or Gear, because I have this, I have the XX intro, because I want that one bit of Soul's sword lighting on fire, but I feel like it would be a weird... I don't know if there's a good place to put that outside of the intro, but I'm sure I can find it somewhere. I'm having a hard time just deciding. It is true. I could potentially do that. I'm just trying to also think of like what I could really do to make it look snazzy, and I just want to figure out what I want to fit in this bit, and I feel like everything else will fall into place. But I'm just having such a hard time. You know, maybe I could choose this one. Hold on, I have an idea now. This could work, I think. This could work potentially. I need a good moment from it, though, and that's the harder part, I feel like. It'll go in there, I promise. Don't worry. I'll put that on the list. Okay. Yes! Yes! You love to hear it. You love to hear a dog go woo-woo. Very funny. There's a couple of like goofier moments I can pull from this that are kind of that nice midpoint between high energy and stuff like that, and like being kind of goofier compared to the rest of everything else. I gotta play a Bomberman game on stream though, I really do. Maybe like, let's see. Bomberman turns around and then starts just throwing bombs. I think that could work, maybe. Maybe that could work? Yeah, that could work. Give me a second, chat. I have to do stuff in the background. It's a good shot. It's a good shot of just turning around and then chucking the bombs. I think they will fit in there nice. Let me see what it looks. Give me a minute. Yeah, but my thing is, Floral, what's the difference? Excuse me. I slept well enough, but I'm still just a little bit tired. Okay. Got it. I'll take this, drop it right here into here. And there we go. Okay. So let me minimize this. Let me stop the music for right now. Yeah, I want to go here, click this, and pull this up. And let me just do one other thing. I want to add a audio track in here. Okay, and then I'm just gonna open up a whole ass new instance. Nah, I won't do that. Yeah, I'll just put it in like right here. File, open. Okay. So, let's see, it's this moment right about here. And then turn and Bomba Chaka. Let's see how that looks. Let me just delete the rest of this. Delete this audio track. Wait, I'm going to leave that there for right now. Ah! It's a bit too long. I'll have to cut it by a smidgen, I think. Let me just delete this audio track, though. Oh, wow. Okay, let me delete this track, and then delete this track. Okay, so let me see here. I need to shrink it down just a tad. Zoom it in. Just... That's a little bit too long. Let me shrink it a smidgen more. Alright. Might be a little bit too intrusive. Or speed it up. Yeah, that could also work. I have to... I don't like how that looks. I should probably just speed up the actual bomb throwing. Because it looks better with the bomb throwing and then that ending it and going into the next scene rather than it being like that. It just looks tacky. Alright, let me... Motion tracking, pin trimmer. Would it look good? I actually don't know. cut some in the middle where he's turning for a while. That would probably be better. Yeah, let me... So let's see. So turns his back, and then I could probably cut it like when he takes the bomb out and use that as that. So just when he's taking the bomb out and then throwing it. Yeah, that would work. Let me insert audio track and just go back to before I erase everything, and then let me see here. I don't want to mess with the music. I just want to fudge with this specifically. Have I touched the music at all? No. Okay. So let's see. So right about here. Yeah, that's good. I think that would look better. And it fits in, I think, just about perfectly. Shit. Okay. Not meant to delete. Wait. Why you do that? Why you do that? Why you do that? Okay. So I'm clicking this, and then delete track. There. It's still a bit too short. No. Wait, maybe hold on. Maybe I could fit something else in there then? Yeah, I know. I do a lot of the editing I do for the VOD channel by hand. I think that's a good place for it, but I don't know what I'd put like in that little gap. Because I feel like this is the perfect length for it. A quick, flashy transition between bombs and breakdance. Okay, I'm gonna put there though. And then I have to figure out what I'm gonna put after this, because I really like how Broly juxtaposes like this and then transition to another thing. Yeah, it looks really good. It looks really good. It looks really good. My original idea was that, like, the thumbs, like, Wonder Red's thumb up was going to be where the beat dropped initially. That's what I wanted to do. But what's the coolest second and a half in a fighting game? I could get like any like KO, but like I feel like a winning KO animation in a fighting game with just that brief explosion of just like a third strike KO that looked really good right there. I think that would look pretty dope. Ooh. That's good. That's good. Oh, I'd be meaning to ask, where'd you even find those, like, green screened anyway? Because I need to find out how to get those, because I would love to just have that, like, Akatsuki coming in, like, a little bit later in the song. So I just, like, a good moment I really want to, like, have something there for. If I can just... I might just cut out parts of the song and then just have, like... Oh, what do you... I legit don't know what you do. I legit don't know what you do. Do you just, like, actually get the thing and just, like, chroma key it to something else? I actually don't know. I'm making assumptions. No! Making an ass out of you and me. Alright. They're just sprites, or just found full Oreo sprite group, which is already transparent. Okay. I think I have some of those too? If not, I can get them really easily. Oh, well. That's way easier than I expected it to be. Okay, I can do that. I'm finally doing it, chat. I'm achieving my, like, how old? My fucking... I'm fulfilling my grade school dreams of becoming a sprite animator. Okay. Just illustrations, no. Should they be other systems? Nintendo Switch. Under Bunder and Kunder. CG images, backgrounds. It's just dialogue portraits, not actually what I want. Okay. Okay, well, that's not really what I need either. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Oh, it is. It is. I'm just a dip. Okay. If you guys can just capture footage of the move. I think I have it now. Let me just double check that. I'm gonna turn the music back on too, or just vibing. I might turn down the music on the actual Vegas while I'm just trying to fudge with everything, so everything looks neatly together. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, the only thing I don't want on the screen is the bars. I don't know if you can get those without the get the move without the bars showing up. Won't they be gone during the animation? Let me see. If I'm wrong about this, then that's a huge L for me, Chief. And I'm prepared to take that. Okay. Let me see. No, they are not gone. They are not gone. I could probably just capture it myself if I really wanted to. I could zoom them away. Let me look at it again. At least at a different one, maybe I can find it. If not, I'll just get the footage myself, which should be stupid easy, all things considered. Oh, but wait, I have no stick. I can't actually do it that easily. I'm looking at it, and it wouldn't be that bad, but like, it's also, a lot of them have like the training mode thing. You're just getting the footage? That is also true. The problem with, like, a lot of, Akatsuki's, like, footage is a lot of it's done in training mode, so it's not really hard for that kind of thing. I'm gonna use that kind of thing. Alright, I'm gonna just do that. Alright. I'll just work on that and getting the footage off screen, and I'll just slide that in there. Won't be that hard to just snatch it up. Alright, so that'll be something I put in later. But now I just want to figure out how I can just... What else I want to slide in after this? And then after Broly flexes, what do I want to slide in here? I think I put the Street Fighter Alpha thing there after it. Just... Because I want to get to, what part of the song? I think it's this part. Might be a little bit later after it, but, like... Yeah, that part. I want to get to this part. So it gets its here. That's what I want to be part of the intro, too. It's probably going to be about... 50 seconds? Just about? So I'm going to cut out a lot of it. So I definitely want to get to, where the beat drops at about, like, where was it? Is it here again? Where was it? No, it's a little bit earlier than that. I think. Trying to examine the waveform. I think it's about, like, here. Because I definitely want to put that in the intro, because that sounds sick. I just have to figure out where I want to put that in there. I was waiting for 15 seconds with all the gunk I fit into the plus the VHS Foley at the beginning. It ended at 30. Maybe I could cut it down to 30, but I definitely want to put that part in the song. Maybe after, like, the first drop. The drop after that, it'll transition into that part. So, let's see. So, Broly's is about... It ends at about 10 seconds. Yeah, I could definitely, like, mask it. So at this point here, I could cut out the song and put in where it drops at the 30-second mark and just mash them together. Let's see. There, and then about, what, 34? Yeah. Yeah, that could work, I think. Let me just see if I can just mask that. So let's see. It has to be a lot cleaner than that. Hello. Let's see, let me just... Oh, that's also why it's, it fades out. But I think if I just... Let's see, so... Yeah, I have to make it a lot more cleaner. But it is something I really want to have, is just that bass drop. But I don't know, I have to just be really, really clean with it. So let me see here. So let's try about here. Okay, so waveform ends there, and then let's see. How do I make this a lot cleaner? To mask the cut with another sound effect. Maybe. That sounds a lot less dirty than I thought it did. But if I just, like, cut out this little tidbit like right about here. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just cut out that. Let's see what sounds. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. That sounds a lot less dirty, I think. Let me just let it play out. No, it's not as good as I thought it did. This is not as good as I thought it did. So, bow, 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 boop, boop, boop. What do I want to put there, though? Like, make sure you listen to it start to finish so it sounds cohesive. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can make it a little bit more cohesive. I'm just trying to see what it looks like here. So, do. So we have the earlier part there, the do, and then I put it there, the very end couple of notes. It should sound like it's going from that one to the other one. I just cut it a little bit better. So that's an easy fix as well. But what do I want to put after, like, Broly here? Let's think. What do I want to put there? 1 second. Okay, so what do I want to put in after this? Let me see what the that Street Fighter Alpha 2 thing looks like, just right there, the one I was talking about earlier. Let me just slide that in here. And then, oh, what did it say? Shit. I was paying attention. So, let's see. I think I can just put in this part all the way up until, like, Bison shows up. I think that would look pretty catch. Oh, there's a watermark there! Ah! I didn't notice the watermark. Fuck. Alright. So, I guess I won't be using this. I'll have to find another version of this intro. I didn't even fucking notice the watermark. God! It's not that I mind the watermark inherently, it's just that I don't want to, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm taking somebody else's work and using it in a project like this. Let me delete that. Okay. So... put in after that. There's some more video files I have. We should put in some original gameplay. I'll try to find some good examples. I'll slide in here. This is for Akatsuki's Infinite Worth, Infinite Worth X's, which I'll put in there. Just him opening his eyes. This upcoming section. I want to slide in there. I could put Sonic running over the water. I could put in something a bit more casual, like Animal Crossing or something like that. I could... Let's think. What else can I put in here? Sorry, I'm just trying to think over a couple of things here. This is my first time really doing anything like this, so I'm just kind of trying to make everything kind of look as good as I could. I really like the opening bit of Soul being here. I like what goes into the Sonic section, the Bomberman section. I just don't know what else I want to throw in here. I have kind of a sticky note here that has a couple of things. Might put in some stuff from Devil May Cry. Maybe. Maybe some stuff from Bayonetta. Let's see, what else can I put in here? Video editing is very taxing. I'm just trying to figure out what I really want to make this thing look like, and a lot of it has to do with stuff I have to like get off stream. Wouldn't mind doing something like this before, like again, but this would probably be a bit more productive. Whoa! Whoa!
The curse.
Thank you for the curse.
Glad you could join us.
Thank you very much. Big appreciation. Thank you for hanging out with us. I'm busy video editing. I'm trying to make an intro for the stream. I'm just trying. I know what it goes here. I didn't figure out what goes after this part with Broly. I need to like fix up a couple things with the way I want this song to go. So I'm just having a little bit of trouble. Feeling glad you could join us is when announcing yourself joining. No, that's a button I have. Very fun button from the Street Fighter 4 announcer. I couldn't find the KO. It's not in the folder that's on the sounds resource, which bums me the fuck out. You have no idea, but you know, it be like that sometimes. Fighters, Street Fighter 3. I wish there was a bit more to the Street Fighter 3 intro, because I feel like there's just not a whole lot, but... I could do Smash World of Light, I guess, but I do something a bit more low energy, I think, after the Broly part. It has been really high energy up to that point. So maybe calming down a bit here until the beat drops again, and then I ramp it up until like the thing is over. Maybe about like the 35-second mark, maybe. That'd be fun. Like, that is true. That is true. I just couldn't find it there, and I was bummed. I mean, I'm able to find, where is it? Is it this button? No. Yeah, I'm able to find this sound effect, which wasn't on the sound resource either. Anyway, Here, two other Street Fighter 3 intros also? That is also true. What do those look like? Let me see. Second Impact's intro look like? Let's start with New Generation. does this look like? Eh. New generation, pretty mid. New generation is a little bit, not new generation, second impact is pretty good, but it's, I don't know, like, it doesn't, it doesn't, like, fucking, ugh. It doesn't fucking scratch the itch I need, you know? Some other good fighting game intros. I'm gonna look some up real quick. MVC2 has a pretty decent intro. MVC1 is also pretty good, I think. Let me look through it.
Marvel versus Capcom.
Smidge too much flashing in this. Yeah, this fucking hurts my eyes looking at it. Alright, look at this. I could put in Power Stone. I think Power Stone is an alright intro. I have to look at it after this.
Capcom presents.
Ready?
Marvel versus Capcom.
Let me see this. Well, that was just me just kind of trying to see what I want to put in the intro. Sorry, this isn't exactly just me always just video editing. I'm trying to see what else I want to slide in here.
In the 19th century, people are strong believers of superstition and legend. Adventurers seek the world for fortune, glory, and a legendary treasure, which has the power to make dreams come true. That treasure is known as the Power Stone.
Yeah. It'd be like that.
Power Stone War.
Let's see. What's the other one? Right. I could also look at this, too.
Pat Romancer.
Oh, that's just G Gundam, huh? Making my next charge noise. Yep, that's right. A bit too much flashing there, too. Oh, you saw Windmill Gundam? That's hilarious. Fucking love that stupid shit. That could work. Yeah, let me see. I know how to spell, I promise. You can trust me. I know how to spell. You can trust me? You can trust me. Okay. Tequila Gundam in Neo Mexico? Yeah, Neo Mexico's real bad. That's a really shitty design. There's Zeta. I might take out little bits of the G Gundam bit, because I love the G Gundam bit from this. It looks really good. Scrimblon, yeah. Get out of here, Scrimblon. No one likes your style. There's Char's counterattack, Amuro. There it was fucked up. When else I watched Gundam? I should probably get back into looking at some stuff. It's been a minute. What does that do with Restream? It's Gundam. I played M-Bon. The first VOD is up on the channel. Trying to see like if there are any like other good ones I like to pick from this as well. This is part of the video editing stream where I decide where I'm gonna slide in there. This is when just the intro. Oh, there he is. Oh, they're playing his song. Oh god, it's directly from the show. Let's go. I'm hype. Ugh. I might do a lot of the other stuff off stream because I am starting to get a small bit of a headache. There's Endless Waltz. Yeah, I'm just watching stuff. Hi, Azure. Sorry if I didn't notice you were there. Like, I would probably see it, but, like, my chat bot I'm using for YouTube just isn't working, and I have no idea why. Like, legit, I have no idea why. Like, it's supposed to be, let's see here. Where is it? Here it is. It's supposed to be this right here. You can see my mouse. But it just doesn't fucking work. I'll still try for a little bit. I'm trying to still think about a couple of things, but I'll probably just get all the other footage and other stuff, like, on my own. Just make it look a little bit more snappy. Thank you for your suggestions, though. I really appreciate it. I think I'm gonna, like, take a little break just to rest my head for a minute. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry I kind of had this stream go off the rails a little bit. Tomorrow we'll be playing some Wonder Hunter, and maybe starting Rondo of Blood. I think I've decided on it, but I'm not sure. We'll burn the bridge when we come to it. If you like the stream, stick around, hang out, follow, pledge, sub, donate. Help me get a $1 due. Here's the big support. And I'm just gonna dip for now. Hope y'all have a great night. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.